What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on a shady Monday. Doing pretty good myself. What a terrible situation that we have here in this thing with the neighbor, okay? Brooklyn neighbor who happened to actually gun down his neighbor, 47-year-old Batimi Mathurin, and his son, 27-year-old, actually his stepson, it says here, Chinua Mode, okay? And Jason Pass, he's also, let's see here, 47 years old, and he was the gunman, okay? And it's just too bad that this couldn't be resolved, you know, with better conflict resolution. I don't believe that things actually helped the matters even more when the neighbor came out holding these scissors right here, you know. Just a terrible situation all the way around. You understand? It says that this actually stemmed from like a years long of Jason Pass right here being fed up with noise complaints. You know what I mean? Complaining about the noise that these people were making, you know, up above him. It's just too bad. Like I said, he resorted to actually pulling a gun, but it was someone like self-defense in a sense, because if you guys watch the entire video all the way through, you'll understand why I say that. But nevertheless, you hate to see things like this, you know. What I want to do is actually for us to check out a couple of the videos, and then we'll finish the commentary.
We begin with that double murder in Brooklyn, a father and son inside of their apartment. Their downstairs neighbor apparently fed up with the noise going upstairs, and cops say then pulling out a gun and killing them both.
All this happened last night in East Flatbush. That neighbor is now on the run. Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore speaking to the family of the victims. She's live at the scene for us. Crystal?
Bill and Sade, there's been a constant flow of support in and out of this building from local community members, including a state lawmaker. While the hunt continues for the suspect, the family is demanding swift justice.
The guy downstairs, he killed my brother, the neighbor. He killed my brother and my dad.
The law still doesn't feel real.
I think that I'm dreaming. Killing my husband in front of my 10-year-old.
The pools of blood outside Marie DeLille's fourth-floor apartment in the Flatbush Gardens complex in East Flatbush. A constant reminder of the horror Sunday night. A gunman opened fire, killing 47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin and his 27-year-old son, Chinua Mode.
Last night, I was in the kitchen doing dishes. While I was emptying the sink, I hear bang, 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 bang.
DeLille says the downstairs resident was banging on his ceiling, angry about noise allegedly coming from DeLille's apartment around 10:30 p.m.
I'd be like, did anybody make noise? The kids be like, no, mommy, nobody make noise. My husband bang back. The man came upstairs, hit the door.
DeLille says an argument escalated before the suspect fired 9 rounds at father and son. The family, originally from Haiti, downsized from a larger apartment, an adjustment for her younger children. There's been an ongoing dispute for years about noise.
Kids make noise all the time. It doesn't dictate for someone to come up with a firearm.
We knocked on the suspect's door. A woman refused to comment. Assemblywoman Monique Chandler Waterman helped the grieving family.
My job, I look at, is supporting the whole entire family and the community and providing wraparound services on what's needed. When something like this happens, it traumatizes the family.
The family now holding on to memories.
My son is a good boy. Good boy. My husband is a good guy. He's not violent. My husband have no gun, no weapon. Why would you bring your gun to shoot my family? Why would you bring your gun to tear my family apart?
And we're told the husband was a bus driver and Uber driver, just a hard-working man. The family is also asking for increased security to make it harder for people who are not residents to go inside the building, knowing that the suspect is still on the run. The Assemblywoman says she does plan on speaking with the police to make that happen for them. Again, search well underway for the suspect.
Well, Mr. Jason Pass is no longer on the run. He has been dispatched by law enforcement. Check this out.
We have some breaking news out of Brooklyn to tell you about. Police have shot and killed the suspect wanted for a double shooting that left a father and son dead in East Flatbush earlier this week. You're going to remember this was the man who allegedly lived below the victims, went upstairs to complain about noise before pulling out a gun. Well, this morning, police say they fired shots after the suspect charged at them with a knife. Let's get straight to Michelle Ross, who is live at the scene where this all unfolded today. Michelle.
Chris, this is where it all went down this morning. We're on Harway Avenue and Bay 43rd Street. Police have restricted access for a couple of blocks as they investigate, but they are crediting license plate reader technology for locating Jason Pass, the man that they say shot and killed his neighbors on Sunday night. Now, this was at around 7:10 in the morning this morning when police received a hit for a license plate on a black car associated with the suspect. NYPD Chief of Patrol John Chell says they rounded the block to confirm the plate, and once they got out of the police car, the suspect jumped out of his own car and took off running with a knife. Backup officers arrived and they were able to isolate him, communicating with him for 15 minutes to try to get him to drop the knife. But police say the suspect did a full sprint and charged the officers, leaving them with no choice.
Our officers on a Wednesday morning at 7:10 doing their job, approaching a person wanted for a double homicide. They did everything they could to neutralize this person and get that knife out of his hand. They were forced to defend themselves.
Police say 47-year-old Jason Pass was wanted for shooting and killing his neighbors, a father and stepson, 47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin and 27-year-old Maud Chinwai, during a dispute. Now, that shooting happened Sunday night at the Brooklyn Gardens apartment complex in East Flatbush. Again, police are crediting that license plate reader technology for locating him this morning. They say this technology is protecting New Yorkers. The NYPD says they also had hostage negotiators on scene, but that the suspect did not give them a chance. He later died at a local hospital from his injuries. That's latest live here in Bath Beach. Michelle Ross, Fox 5 News.
Now, what's strange to me is this. Why would Jason Pass charge those police officers with a knife when he shot and killed this man and his son with the gun? None of that makes any sense to me. But nevertheless, that's what they tell us. Okay. Yeah, this particular situation right here is a shame. It's too bad that Mr. Pass couldn't, resolve this problem with probably talking to whoever the superintendent is of this building. For him to come and talk to, Mr. Morday, whatever his name is. I'm sorry if I get your name right, or what have you. And then that way, probably this wouldn't have happened. But I can definitely say that with Mr. Morday right here, more than him coming out of that apartment with those scissors in his hand didn't make situation any better. Not at all. And then with his son trying to charge, the guy, I mean, basically, if this man had just went ahead and stayed there, more than likely, it would have been a case of self-defense. I can guarantee you that. But nevertheless, this is what it is. It's a damn shame that it took place. But there's sometimes some in situations where you just can't do what is called conflict resolution. So the best thing to do is just not to even approach whoever you got a problem with in the first place. That's the only conflict resolution that there is, and let law enforcement take care of it. Maybe if you had done that, who knows? It probably wouldn't have went down this way. But nevertheless, condolences to the wife, for her loss of her husband and her son. And everything. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts and views on it in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.